I became a realtor because I genuinely love helping people, and I also have interest in photography and design, and I love the idea of being my own boss.
I got into real estate 8 years ago. I always had a passion for interior design, and I've worked in hospitality for years. So the combination of all of those skill sets just sort of drew me to it. I've always wanted to help others, and it was a way that I could use all of my skills to help other people.
Well, I started off selling pots and pans door to door, and I always had an interest in real estate, and I kept on calling on real estate offices, and one day they asked me if I wanted to join their team, and eventually I went and took my license, became a realtor.
I became a realtor because I wanted to help people achieve their biggest goal, their dream. It was just an interest to me to be a part of that process, to get somebody from not being a homeowner to being a homeowner.
It's a funny story, but I was approached to join a real estate team. There was a large development coming up in the Steinbach area, and they were looking for a few realtors to sell the development. And so they brought me on. It ended up that the development never went anywhere, and the rest is history.
I became a realtor because I figured it would be a really competitive and interesting industry to be in, and something I would be passionate about. I've actually always been drawing houses since I was a little girl, so maybe I was supposed to be an architect, but I'm loving being in real estate nonetheless.
My engineering background and most of my experience in sales and marketing, I read some articles about real estate, and I found that it can fit me.
I grew up in a family that my mom was a real estate agent, and I was always her little helper. She then married a broker of the real estate office, so it's in my blood. My fiance is the new broker of the office.
I joined my father in the real estate business back in 2008. Before that, I was a high school math teacher. And every day he would say, you should become a real estate agent, because he needed help and he didn't like doing paperwork. And so one Christmas, I surprised him. I had finished all my licensing courses, and I joined him in the real estate business.
I became a realtor because I wanted to be able to be in control of my time and what I did and get paid for what I did instead of working for a corporation, which I did before I went into real estate.
I was originally a real estate investor. I spent a lot of time seeing homes. I was helped by several very good realtors, and I built a successful portfolio of rental properties, and I realized that I had more joy doing that than doing other things that I was doing. So I decided, hey, why not? Maybe this is for me.
Back in the day, I guess it was about 12 years ago, I was evaluating my career. I had come out of the pharmaceutical world, and my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law were in real estate. Seemed like the direction to go, just join the family business.
Headed off into real estate because I wanted to see what I could do on my own as an entrepreneur. In some ways, I guess you would say, I hadn't started a big company, but the little company of Lou Ferlin, going to work by himself, and just to see what I could do.
There's many different hats that a real estate agent has to wear. So you've got the admin side of things, you've got the creativity, the marketing, the banker, being the boss, and all those things. I kind of feel like my personality works well with that. I'm all those people, and I love to help people.
Never gets old. First house, the last house, the middle house, doesn't matter. Finding the right one just gives you so much pleasure. It just makes me so happy. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. You go, wow, we did it.